Welcome back to my channel for this week's Human Design Transit Report. And today is Monday, November 20th. And the new transit starts on Thursday, November 23rd, which here in the United States is Thanksgiving Day. So if you want to know what's happening right now through Wednesday, you can go and watch the transit report here that I released last week, which is about what's going on through Wednesday. And then you can continue to watch today to find out what's going to start happening on Thursday. It's one of those hold on to your hats transits. So let's go ahead and dive in. So in the transit that begins on Thursday, we have the channel of what's known as the channel of the manifesting generator lit up by the sun and the earth. So the earth is going to move into the gate 20 and the sun is going to move into the gate 34. So this channel is the fastest channel and the most powerful channel in the whole human design chart. It goes directly from the Sacral Center right up to the throat center. So it's bringing the most powerful engine in the chart, energy, right up into the throat for self-expression, for manifestation, for articulation, and so on. So this is if you don't have this, I don't have this. I have the 34, but I don't have the 20. But if you don't have any of this defined in your chart, when we get a transit like this, sometimes it feels like, woo, because it's just really, really fast. So let's just start by talking about the gate 34. So the sun's going to be lighting up the gate 34, and the 34 is on the Sacral Center, and it is known as power in both traditional human design and quantum human design. So just so much power in this particular gate. It's also known as the busy gate because people who have this defined in their charts tend to be busy people. They're really good at multitasking. They often have multiple projects going on at the same time, and they can kind of handle a lot of different things going on. They're good at spinning plates, right? So that's the 34, and the 34 can be a huge blessing. It can also be a big challenge because sometimes I talk to people who have either the 34 or that whole channel, and they're very busy, but they're not actually going anywhere. If that makes sense. They're kind of like spinning around in circles because they're busy, busy, busy. And it's so easy to be busy in our world today anyway, just because we have so much coming at us all the time and so many responsibilities and obligations and things for us to be paying attention to. And so, the culture is already fostering that. And then when you have this kind of energy, it can kind of just plug into that. And it's important to be able to kind of grab a hold of this energy of this 3420, especially at 34, so that you can direct it where you want it to go and not feel like it's directing you, because it can feel a bit that way, like it's in charge and you're not. Which doesn't feel very good. So you want to be able to be in charge of your energy. You want to be the one who is deciding where you're going to use this power that you have. And so be paying attention to that as we come up on this transit, because it can be really great for productivity. It can be really great for creating things. I know it's ironically starting on a 4-day weekend here in the United States, but notice if you start running around in circles or you see other people running around in circles, people just getting kind of all jacked up on energy. See if you can find a way to kind of really ground yourself. So that's what's going to really help is when you can ground yourself, and then you can give more direction to that 34. So in this case, we're going to ground ourselves in the gate 20, which is, like I said, it's over here on the throat, and it is this whole channel is in the integration circuit. So the whole thing is individual circuitry. It's here to be different. It's here to bring change. And it is connected to the knowing circuit because we've got the 20 connected to the 57, which is on the spleen. So without going into a lot of details, we just have a lot of individual circuitry lit up during this particular transit. And like I said, individual circuitry is here to be different. It's here to bring change. It's where the evolutionary impulse of humanity runs through the human design chart. So while we've got this lit up, be paying attention to if you're getting downloads, if you're getting new epiphanies, if you're seeing things in a different way, if new perspectives start opening up for you, you start to think differently. And pay attention to them. Write them down. Don't dismiss it and say, oh, that's weird. I don't know where that came from. You know where it came from? It came right in through, the system. So honor it when you receive this. It's divine guidance, really, is what it is, right? It's divine inspiration. So honor it while it's here, because it's strong in the transit this week. The Earth in the gate 20. The 20 in traditional human design is Metamorphosis, and in quantum human design is Patience. And Patience is actually a really great partner for that busy 34. Because on the one hand, we've got this impulse of like creating and being productive and, engaging and all of that the 34 brings us. And then the 20 is kind of like, okay, is now the right time? Is now the right time? Do we need to be patient? Do we need to wait for anything? Do we need to make sure that all of the different pieces line up? And so inside of just this one channel is what my mentor, Karen Curry Parker, would call a conundrum, because they have kind of different energies. It's not that the 20 just stops things, but it questions them. It questions, is this the right time? And how do we know if it's the right time? And everybody is going to have their sacral lit up during this transit, because that's what's going to happen here is the throat and the sacral are lit up. So regardless of your type, you're going to have that sacral energy happening for you. And the great thing about sacral energy is it can help you understand if it's the right time or not. And here paired with the 20, that's going to help you as well. So you want to be looking for yourself while all this energy comes in during this transit. Like, what is really mine to do during this time? What is mine to focus on? What do I want to be, giving this powerful life force energy that I have to, and how can I best utilize it for myself, and not get caught up in doing things that don't matter, or feeling like there's just buzzing in the head or buzzing going on, because that can happen with this kind of energy. So you want to just be paying attention to that and just grounding yourself in this deep sense of timing. Is it the right time? Should I be moving forward with this or not? Do we need to wait? Or is this the right time? So if you're a generator or a manifesting generator, then you can ask your sacral that. And if you're a projector or reflector or manifestor, you want to use whatever your authority is to be responding to that question about, is it the right time or not? But the 20 is going to give you some extra support there for doing that. And those of you who aren't generator types are going to get an extra boost of energy during this time, because you're going to have a defined sacral for this particular transit. And so enjoy it. Use it for something. See what that feels like to have that kind of sustainable energy. But also be aware that when the sun and the earth move on, you're probably going to want to rest a little bit more. You might be like a little bit, oh, wow. That's why it's like hold on to your hats, folks, kind of a transit, because you want to be able to, on the one hand, enjoy it. You want to take command of it so that you're in charge of it. And then if you're not a sacral being, then you want to make sure that you also are giving yourself some rest afterwards, so that you can recover from having some pretty high voltage running through your system that you may not usually have. I also want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to get my new book, Feminine Sovereignty, 8 Pillars for Regenerating Ourselves and Our World. And you can go to femininesovereigntybook.com, which is the book's website. And when you go through our website, we'll be able to tag you as having purchased it through us. You'll buy it from Amazon, but you'll go through our website. And when you do that, then we will bonus you into a masterclass that I'm going to be offering in starting next week on November 30th. And we have 3 sessions over the next couple of weeks. And we'll bonus you in to that class. because I want to be able to meet my readers and see what you're interested in, and we'll get to crowdsource wisdom with each other, and we'll get to dive into what feminine sovereignty is all about. And I want to let you know that human design is a key component of this method, but it's not a human design book per se. But those of you who are interested in human design, I think you might be really interested in this. So you can get this in paperback or you can get it in Kindle, and I hope that you will, and I hope that you will come and join us for the masterclass, so I'll get to meet you then. All right, go ahead and look for the link below, but it's femininesovereigntybook.com, and I hope to see you on November 30th. Okay, many blessings, much love. Bye for now.